can sit in the corner.
Okay, so let's do this way.
Armand.
Yes,
How are you doing?
Armand, good evening.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
How's your English?
Yeah, it's good. Good.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's incredible how most Dutch people seem to speak really good English. So it's,
Yeah.
I suppose. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Sorry. They. Do you pick up your English on television or just from school or?
Well, we're actually from the international school here.
Oh, you're the
but
international school. Oh,
Yeah.
are you Dutch
School.
or not?
Well, we come from all around the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're international.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Great. Actually, it's good. We shouldn't be Dutch or English or French. We should be international. It's much more important.
Yeah.
That fits with my. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Good.
Definitely.
We love refugees.
Do you think adults can be inspired by children?
I think adults should and can be inspired by children. It's funny, I've got grandchildren who are 18 months old, and they do sign language. So that if they want to say they love you, they put their hand like that. And this morning I was doing an advert for Dutch television for something called the Postcode Lottery. And suddenly I put my hand like that. And I suddenly thought, I've been inspired by an 18-month-old baby. No, I think adults can learn a lot from children. And adults should be more childlike, I think. A lot of adults start taking themselves too seriously when they grow up. And so be Peter Pan, never grow up.
Yes. You were a little bit older than us were now when you dropped out of school. How did your parents react to that?
Well, I was 15. I wanted to start a magazine to campaign against issues in the world that I thought were wrong, like the Vietnamese War. And I remember walking around the garden with my dad. Initially, he said, you've really got to get educated first. And then after we'd been around the garden about 6 times, he said, well, at least you know what you want to do. When you're 15, I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was 21. So give it a go. And if it works out, great. And if it doesn't, we'll try to get you an education. And the education I got really was running this magazine and getting out and interviewing people, meeting people. And it was, turned out to be the right thing, I think, for me anyway.
Did you ever have points along your journey where you had second thoughts about your decision to drop out of school?
The only time I thought I needed to go back and get an education was when I turned 40, and so maybe a midlife crisis. And my wife turned to me and said, "You just want to go to university and chat up all those young girls. You just get straight back to work." So that was the closest I got to going back to a formal education. No, I love learning. I learn. I'm learning every day, meeting wonderful people every day. I love listening. I'm a good listener. I think one of the mistakes a lot of people make is they just want to hear their own voice all the time. But the only way to learn is to listen. And so I think I'm a good listener. And as a leader of people, you've got to be a good listener.
Right. And do you have any advice for us as teenagers and into adults?
How old are you now?
13.
13. How old are you?
13 as well.
13. Okay. It's funny. I met my first girlfriend, who I haven't seen for 50 years, when I was 13. I was with her till I was 19. And she was Dutch, and I met her for lunch today, the first time in 50 years. So it was quite strange for both of us, but it was very nice. I met her children as well. I think the only advice I would give is just do what you enjoy in life. Don't get stuck in some boring job that don't let you have holidays or breaks or do things that try to make sure you find something that interests you. So maybe if you have a hobby or something, try to pursue your hobby as your life. If you've got an idea to make other people's lives better, you've got a business idea. Therefore, start your own business. But yeah, but life's there to have fun and enjoy it, and yeah, throw yourself wholeheartedly into it. Have the big smile like you have at the moment, and it's great what you're doing. Just doing these interviews is a tremendous way of learning, and I congratulate you both.
You are famous, rich, and a little bit crazy. Would you ever be jealous of Donald Trump?
I think Donald Trump is one of the most dangerous men on earth. I think he's a racist, and I think that we've got to do everything we can to make sure he's never president of America. I think America one day should have an entrepreneur running its country, but he is the absolute wrong entrepreneur. The things he said about women, the things he said about anybody who's not white in his country, the things he said about, you name it. Yeah. It's an embarrassment, and when you compare him to, President Obama or Hillary Clinton, he's a class down there. So no, I'm definitely not jealous about Trump, and I hope sense prevails in America, because whoever runs America is effectively very influential in the whole world, and we need somebody who's a safe pair of hands.
Would you ever consider running for president yourself?
I'm British, and therefore that option would never exist. Now I've always felt I don't get involved in politics, but I do get involved in issues. So like tonight I'm flying to California to try to campaign to get the death penalty abolished. Speaking out on issues I think is important. But we do need good people for politicians, and you two should one day maybe consider that.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Good luck tonight.
Nice
Thank
to see
you.
you. Thanks a lot. You're going to interview Al Gore today? No?
No.
Oh, come on. I'll bring you to his room after this, and we'll see if we can try to do it.
Yeah, why not?
Hi. Of course. Hi.
They're absolutely delightful.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Great.
What's your name?
Sienna.
Hi, Sienna. And what's your name?
Armo.
What is it?
Armo.
Ormo? Nice to meet you both. Thank you.
Come in for
Did you
5
have
minutes.
fun
Yeah.
Yeah,
interviewing
it was fun.
him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we had a lot of fun, and
Oh,
they're
good.
great.
And who are you filming for us?
The children's correspondent.
Okay.
The
I don't
children's
want.
one.
I don't want to do an. I don't want to do an interview on camera right
Okay,
now.
we
but
want
thank you.
we want film.
Thank you.
Just say hi to them.